Hi guys, this is lesson number 15 on the 8th programming language. Today we are going to talk about maps in 8th. In the previous lesson we talked about arrays. I didn't mention that it's very important to play with arrays. Read and try as much as you can. Now what is a map? A map is a collection of key value pairs. The keys must be unique within a map. And in 8th specifically, keys must be strings, but values can be of any type. So we first create a new map. How do we do that? Well, we specify JSON syntax, and a key value pair is separated by a colon, and the key value pairs are separate by commas. And we start and end with braces. Then we invoke the var comma word and we assign the name myMap. And when we push it on the stack, this map, we can see that it's on the stack and that its qualified name is user colon myMap. So user is the default namespace where 8th stores words and variables. The colon and the comma are just syntax, so they are not parts, they are not 8th words. That's very important to note, because otherwise you should have used whitespace, but that's not necessary here. Okay, we can also retrieve a value for a specific key. In this example, we're going to retrieve K3 as a key. So first we retrieve the map itself using @, and then we specify the key which we want to retrieve, and then the m:8, with which we can retrieve the value, which is v3, as you can see. So remember that you need the m:8, and the m is the namespace for maps. Okay, suppose we have an existing map and we want to store an extra key value pair. Well, that's easy. We just create a map first called myMap. Then we retrieve that map. Then we specify the key and the value, and then we invoke the word m:!! And then we can see that key 3 and value 3 have been added. However, they've been added at the front, which is possibly not what we expected. But that's not important, because it's not a real ordered collection. Its only use is to retrieve values by their key. We can also remove a key with its value from a map. We have a map called myMap, and then first we retrieve myMap using G:8. Then we mention the key, which is K2 in this case, and then we invoke the word m:-, which is remove this key. And now we see the result, which is key 3 v3 and key 1 v1. So key 2 and value 2 have totally been removed. Okay, there's also a more advanced thing like iterating over a map. And just like we had the each word in the array namespace, we also have an each word for the map namespace, the m namespace. So how does this work? Well, we first create a map again, and then we retrieve that map using G:8. Then we can specify an 8th word, and after that we invoke m::each, like we do here. In this case, I've created an anonymous 8th word, which should be between parentheses. And the parentheses themselves are 8th words, so they must be space delimited. So this way you can very easily iterate over a map, and you can see the result here. The value of item K3 is V3, etc, etc. And when I show the stack later on, you can see that the map itself is still on the stack. It's left over there. And it's very important also to note that it almost exactly works the same as for arrays. So this shouldn't be very difficult for you if you understand the array each word. Okay, a conclusion. There are a few more useful words for maps, but I'll leave you with some homework. Study the stack effect diagrams for the array and the map namespace. Try out some words. Never ever give up, and post any interesting piece of code in the forum. And also, don't hesitate to ask for help in the forum. It's just once in a while every developer has a problem, and sometimes it is just a stupid mistake, which I did today. And then it's very easy to ask, and there's very friendly people around there, so don't be ashamed. Okay, there's more info about 8th on the 8th website, 8th-dev.com, and there's also a forum, very friendly. I've also a blog and a big 8th lessons book. By the way, this big 8th lessons book is referred to by the main site of 8th, so it's on 8th-dev.com at the front page. Thank you for listening, and goodbye for now.